The United States wants to control the drug trade.
Spanish class is a little different at Piedmont High School. For one thing, students learn completely online.
First you do an English version, and then next you go back and there's another one that changes some of the words and put them in Spanish.
And according to teacher Leah Odom, this has plenty of advantages.
They have a calendar, and each day they have lessons they're supposed to do, and they work on that within the class. If they're out, they know that they can log on to that website, even at home, and stay caught up with their lessons. They can even work ahead if they choose to, and we have some students who may take a foreign language class the first semester, work ahead, be finished with that foreign language class, and then by the second semester be able to take the second part of it. So they could actually finish, say, Spanish 1 and Spanish 2 in 1 year.
Piedmont's MPower initiative is Alabama's first and only one-to-one laptop initiative. It began last September after a visit to Mooresville, North Carolina, where the school district there was already using MacBooks.
We continued to talk about how we wanted to change the lives of our students. We talked to Apple representatives and found out who in the country was doing the best job with MacBooks. They told us of this school up in Mooresville, but they said nobody can get into Mooresville. You know, they're packed, people coming to visit. So, of course, the superintendent of technology called Mooresville, and they said we could come up. So we actually took a group of 8 people, superintendent, myself, some teachers, central office staff. We basically learned what they do, so we stood on their shoulders and just tried to excel further than that.
And after almost 2 full years of using the MacBooks at Piedmont, school officials are seeing results.
Looking at graduation exam scores in particular, the percentage of kids that were scoring, not just passing, but scoring advanced, and usually that's not something you worry about, saw dramatic increases. So like percentage math that scored advanced went up 20%. And then those underserved groups, a lot of times, sometimes females or minority or free and reduced lunch, certainly, those scores even increased greater than 20% in math. But we saw similar increases in science and reading, and so that was really made us feel like we're doing the right thing.
But higher test scores haven't been the only benefit since launching this initiative. Students say MacBooks have paved the way for more interesting project assignments.
We're doing an iMovie on the Civil War, and we each have questions, and we're doing kind of like a History Channel documentary with the iMovie.
Students are also finding that the MacBooks give them the ability to expand and refine their research.
You have more opportunities to look up stuff, and you have like newer, updated information because you're not limited to what version of the textbook you have. So you have all the newer stuff that you can find on the internet.
And the benefits of this initiative have even spread outside the school.
I think the MacBooks have not only affected students in our school, but their families and our whole community, because I know that even the parents can use the MacBooks when the students aren't. It can help them grow, it can help them learn to use technology, and it can help them to understand how the world is changing.
Visitors at the school did raise some questions that might arise because of laptops, such as how to monitor students during tests and quizzes and how to keep them on track with their assignments while using the internet. But teachers say these issues haven't been a problem here at Piedmont.
It's just a classroom management technique that you have to be willing to maybe put a little bit more time walking around the classroom and all that, but it's just classroom management.
The initiative was originally funded by a federal stimulus grant, which paid for 150 laptops. However, the successful pilot convinced the local Board of Education to use mostly local funds to purchase an additional 640 laptops. The district is now paying off the MacBooks in a 4-year, 0% lease from Apple. For the Southern Education Desk, I'm Erica Lembo.